I was with NASA for 8 years, and I flew twice, once on Gemini 7 and once on Apollo 8. The Apollo program was really a battle in the Cold War, and we dedicated a lot of lives and a lot of effort to that, and 400,000 Americans made it happen. We beat the Russians to the moon. It was a great triumph for the people that participated in it. The astronauts got most publicity, but believe me, we went and got to first space without all the people that really did their job. And things went well. We flew for 2.5 days, really without ever seeing the moon. Lovell found that he could navigate extremely well. We depended for our primary source of navigation on the S-band radar, but he had an inertial platform on board that we used celestial navigation with, and Lovell got to be really good with it. And that's an interesting story. The inertial platform was powered by gyros. It was made by MIT, Dr. Stark Draper's laboratory. And this thing was really remarkable. Well, it was evolved from the Polaris platform. So the idea was that in order to save power, you would only turn these gyros on when you wanted to take a sighting. Well, I'd been around aviation for a long time, and I always figured if you got something running, leave it alone. So I wrote a long letter to NASA management. I said, look, I just as soon leave this platform run. We have the energy. It isn't going to be that big a deal. Let's let it run. So NASA forwarded to MIT, and back came a letter from the guy that was responsible for designing the platform. And he gave 2 pages of reasons why that thing was designed to be turned off. And he signed his name. And this is a true story. At the bottom he put, P.S. If I was on this mission, I'd let the damn thing run too. So the platform ran full time on every Apollo mission. You know what to sign up. So we flew for 2.5 days, and we really never saw the moon. It was just a sliver. And then the time came, you turn around upside down and backwards because you were going to go around the back of the moon if everybody had configured everything properly. And then we were going to fire our service propulsion module engine behind the moon to slow us up so we'd be captured by the lunar gravity. And this was an exciting time because you couldn't see anything. And we were supposed to come within 60 miles of the back of the moon on our own. And then we would shoot the end or fire the engine, and that would slow us up so they were on a trajectory 60 by 180 miles. But we'd come 240,000 miles, and you didn't have to be very far off to be 61 miles low, which would have been a very sudden stop. So one of the parameters that I was very aware of, I told Anders, I said, look, one of the things we know is that when we get behind that moon, just partially, the radio transmission with the Earth is going to be off, right? So on our flight plan, we knew what time that should be. And that would give us a first indication whether we were going to hit the moon or not. And I was interested in that, I really was. So lo and behold, as we go behind the moon, at the exact millisecond that we're supposed to lose radio communication, we lost it. And I said, boy, I told Anders, I said, we must be right on track, boy, those guys are wonderful. And he said, they probably just shut the goddamn radio off. He was a sailor, he was cynical, but they didn't. It was remarkable. You stop to think about it. First time out, 240,000 miles, right on the trajectory. A trajectory that was planned by people whose average age was 28.